This will continue. All right, traders, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Listen, I want to get into this video here, and I want to talk about why I believe this downslide that we've been seeing in this last week, that we've seen in the last week, why this downslide, again, that we've been seeing, is why I believe it's going to continue on the downside. Now, before I say that, nothing just goes straight down, okay? So we may have a little update tomorrow, and then a little sideways day, another little update, and then boom, another down day, right? And then another sideways day, and boom, 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 boom. 2 or 3 down days, and then another few up days and a sideways. That's what I talk about, like that. This is, this will continue, or this is likely to continue. So yes, this will continue. So the thing that I want to share with you is like, yes, this will continue, is I want to share something with you. Let me just open up the screen right now, and I want to open up, and I'll look at the Dow Jones here, all right? I hope you guys have realized over these last few weeks, the Dow Jones is the leader. The Dow Jones is the leader, nothing else. The Dow Jones is the leader of all the indices. And if you're new to my channel, go back and look at the past few videos, and you'll be able to see where I talk about how the Dow Jones is the leader. So anyway, all right. So before I do that, guys, I'm taking that flash sale that I'm running right now, I'm taking that down real shortly. So that very first link in the description, click on that if you want that. This is the very last chance before I take it down. Now, let's get straight into why, yes, this will continue. Now, looking at this whole chart through here, okay, and looking at the market through here, right now, let's have a look at this day chart, okay? So we're looking at the day chart here, but let's bring this right out to this big broader chart of this monthly chart, right? We can see how this market's run up, and now we have this little pullback right now on this monthly chart. If we go back to the weekly chart, once again, you can see how it's ran up, little bear flag, and now we're just dropping out once again. And so therefore, to me, like we do, once again, we do have a little bit of support around that 23 mark. So somewhere around, if I draw a trend line from there to there, you can see how it's around about that 23 mark, somewhere around about there, that we're going to have probably a little bit of support. But I think this downside will continue, and we're likely to see that movement back down towards these levels through here. So that's what I do see there, guys, on the Dow Jones. And once again, by looking at this and by looking at the day chart, you can see how we're rolling over. And if I squeeze my chart up once again, you can see how this is just a major lower high, breaking of the significant low right now. And now we're breaking down. And if you have a look at the Nasdaq, big massive double top, almost breaking its low, but also the S&P almost breaking its low as well too. So this is not a dead cat bounce, all right? This right here may have been a dead cat bounce, may have been, but it wasn't. A dead cat bounce is where the market rallies down, and then woof, we go straight back up. That didn't do that, did it? Ran up sideways, and then bam, 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 thank you, bam, all the way down. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So this market has continued all the way down. So by looking at that and by analyzing the markets, again, we've completely shifted our trend here. So yes, this is likely to continue and continue on the downside. And so that's basically what I see there with the GDX. Now, one thing, basically with the stock market. Remember, guys, the Dow Jones is the leader. Nothing else is the leader. Not the transportation average, not the Russell Index. The Dow Jones is the leader. Please remember that. Now, let me share something with you about the silver and gold charts. So let's start with silver. And I'll use a line chart here for a minute here, but I want to share something with you. As you can see, what's happening here with this gold chart, what's happening to the weekly chart, major higher low, higher low, higher low. Now, guys, question for the day is like, do you guys like using the line charts, or you don't like using line charts? What chart do you guys prefer using? Let me know in the chat box below. So high low, high low, high low, and now we're building this bull flag here. We're almost getting ready to break out. If we get that breakout real soon, this thing is gonna go through the roof. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I still have my long-term call options on GLD as well too, so I'm ready. I'm ready for the breakout. I'm absolutely ready for the breakout. So we can see this here on the weekly chart right now, and also the monthly chart's the same thing as well too. But what I want to share with you is on the silver chart. is, let's go have a look at the silver chart. This is the silver chart here. Now, what does the silver chart say? Silver chart says what? Silver chart says that we're basically going sideways for quite some time, right? Now, there is a thing called price and time in the markets. Price and time in the markets. Where if the market goes sideways for a while, that's time, resting phase, time needs to catch up. So bam. And if you've ever seen a market go sideways for a while, then suddenly break out and then suddenly really go for a sharp move straight away, it's price and time. Price and time are supposed to be equal with each other. So if the market spends too much time going sideways, we're likely to get an explosion. That's the reason why I believe silver is likely to explode from there. And now if I go to the monthly chart here, this is the monthly chart here. As you can see, the monthly chart here has ran up, came back down. Let me see if I can go back to, let me bring up the SLV chart here. There we go there. This monthly chart ran up, ran up, and now we're just going sideways through here. As you can see, right, we're just going sideways through here. So that tells me once we start to break out, and I'll be really watching this day chart, right? Really, and this is where, guys, sometimes having multiple time frames to see what's really going on, the big picture, the small picture, and timing your way in can be really, really, really crucial, right? We could be holding here as a bottom and getting ready to take off. But especially this weekly chart, once we start, and if remember, guys, when you're looking at the bigger picture, that small little day chart, so to speak, or small little chart there. On the day chart, right, there's a lot of ups and downs, but this bigger time frame, as you can see, right, we're not going to go from $15 to $35 in one go, right? So just bear that in mind. You haven't missed the boat. Wait for that confirmation. The confirmation is what is the confirmation? The confirmation is once we actually start to break out, especially of that downtrend through there. Right, so that big massive downtrend through there that we're seeing, this big downtrend, that's basically where that's basically when we're likely to see the whole trend change through there. So you can see this big downtrend through here. And that's when it's likely to change. Now, once it does start to change and we start to break above that 15, even once we start definitely breaking above that $17 level, start to create a higher high and a higher low. Because guys, don't be fearful of not getting in right now. If you're not in silver right now and you're waiting for a breakout to confirm, smart idea, right? Wait for that breakout because it's not going to go from where we are right now and then it's going to go straight to 30. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't matter what you hear on all the news meters on different YouTube channels. The market does not work like that, right? It's not going to go boof. Yes, we may have a 2 or 3 or 4% good up day, you know, and then another couple of percent up day, and then we have a little pullback, and then the market takes off another good 10% run, and then has a pullback, right? That's how the markets work. It's not going to go from here and go for a 60% run overnight. That's not going to happen. The market doesn't work like that. Sometimes stocks work like that, but if it's going to go for a 60% run, that may happen over a couple of month period, right? A week of really strong up week, and then a sideways period for a while, and then another breakout move. You get what I'm saying there, right? So wait for the breakout on silver, but I do believe silver is set to get some serious upside action. Let me know what you think. Do you think silver's getting ready to break out and capture gold's price as well too?